We're going to follow the Alabama 2019 football preview with LSU's football preview. LSU's going to have a good team as usual. So we're going to go game by game, win-loss. If you agree or disagree, please comment down below. See what you guys think, agree or disagree, and tell me why. So LSU starts it off against Georgia Southern at home, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPNU, August 31st. And I think LSU will win this game because they're at home. They're not going to lose the opening game. And then they go to Texas. Now, I don't know if this is at Texas, but it says it's in Memorial Stadium in Austin, Texas on ABC, September 7th. Now, this is going to be a very tough game for LSU. Texas had a very good year last year. They're on the rise, good recruiting with Tom Herman. You'd think their offense would be the thing carrying Texas because they hired Tom Herman from Ohio State. However, it hasn't been. It's been their defense. So if their offense comes around, Texas is going to be very good and make a run at the playoff. They beat Georgia last year, and the Georgia players, before the game, they were preparing as normal. So Texas, it obviously wasn't a fluke. They were a good team last year, and that's the reason they beat Georgia and the reason they beat Oklahoma. Do I think Texas will beat LSU? I don't. But here's the only reason why I think LSU gets to win in this game. I think Texas is going to have a hard time manufacturing offense. I think LSU's defense is going to shut them down. They won't be able to throw the ball, and I don't think they'll be able to run the ball. The only way Texas wins this game is by turnovers and their defense completely shutting LSU down. If they do that, I think Texas gets to win, but I think LSU will be able to score some points on that Texas defense, and LSU's defense will hold Texas. So I think LSU gets the win in that one. Then next week, they play Northwestern. Now, Northwestern is a decent team here, but it's at home, and I don't think Northwestern comes into Baton Rouge and beats LSU in prime time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So I think LSU goes 3-0. And then they go to Vanderbilt the next week, September 21st. And I think LSU goes in there and gets another win because they out-talent Vanderbilt. I don't think Vanderbilt can get much going on offense there. Then there's a bye week. And then LSU plays Utah State at home. And again, I think LSU, if they don't slip up, they should win this game based on a pure talent point. So that makes LSU 5-0 there. But they get Florida at home the next week. And this is another tough game, just like Texas. A lot of people think LSU will beat Florida. However, I don't think LSU will beat Florida. I think Florida will win. These teams are very evenly matched, but I think Florida comes out on top. I think Florida goes into Tiger Stadium and beats LSU. I think Florida's defense is going to shut down LSU. So, for that reason, I think Florida wins. Now, I do think LSU will have success against Florida offense, but I trust Felipe Franks more than LSU's quarterback, and I trust Dan Mullen to manufacture some offense. That's why I think Florida wins, because of the slight offensive edge from Dan Mullen. I think both will play a good defensive game, but I think Florida will go in there and win. And LSU will take the loss there. Then they go to Mississippi State. This can be another tough game here, but LSU will win. They'll be mad from the Florida loss. They'll want to come back. And Dan Orgeron, he always riles up the team. come on, guys, the year isn't over. We can still win the national championship. So they go into Mississippi State and win by playing good defense. Then you play Auburn the next week. Now, this is at home again. October 26th. I think LSU beats Auburn because LSU has a really good defense and Auburn has a first-year quarterback, whoever they're going to play. I don't think Auburn can generate hardly any offense. That's why I think LSU will win this game. Auburn's defense will stop LSU pretty good too, but I think LSU's defense will stop Auburn's offense more. That's why I think LSU beats Auburn. Then they get a week off, and they go to Alabama to take another loss to the Crimson Tide. They're just going to Alabama, and LSU really, you got to have a mobile quarterback to beat Alabama, and you just don't have that. So, unfortunately, you take another loss. And then you go to Ole Miss, and I think that's another win for you. I think you're able to score in Ole Miss here. And Ole Miss might put some points up, but I think you outscore them. Then you get Arkansas at home. Now this is late in the year. You're banged up. This could be a tough game here where you could possibly slip up. But I don't think you do. I think this is a close game here. I think Arkansas surprises some people this year. They play a lot of close games. But I think LSU holds on for the win here, November 23rd. And then the final game of the year at home. Again, I feel like I've been saying that a lot. But they're at home against Texas A&M, November 30th. And I think LSU loses this game, and here's why. Texas A&M has a mobile quarterback. Their offense will be able to move the ball on LSU. And for that reason, Texas A&M will score some points. And for that reason, I think Texas A&M will be able to score some points. And I think Texas A&M's defense is going to be good again this year. So they'll be able to hold LSU. And I think Texas A&M outscores LSU for the win. So I have LSU going 9-3, which is not a bad year in the SEC by any means. This is just a prediction. This is not by no means what's going to happen. We don't know. LSU might have a killer year this year and just be clicking on all cylinders. Or they might do worse than this. Who knows? Who knows about injuries? But if you enjoy the video, guys, please comment down below on if you agree or disagree with me. I have LSU going 9-3, losing to Alabama, Texas A&M, and Florida. But I think they beat Auburn and Texas. And those are two good teams there. But there's just so many good teams I got to play, and I have them going 9-3.